Come on in, y'all. Welcome, 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 welcome. Come on in to Tanya Lady Mystic. I'm going to be doing readings on different things or pick a card readings to help people, whatever the card is, and we can focus on the area that's the reason why you picked it. Pull some cards on it, help you with that. I often ask different things from people or I give them things that I'm feeling and it often comes true. I like to give readings to my family, my friends, people that I know all the time ask me for my guidance. So I say I'm gonna start to share it. Like I'm a gifted empath. I have I guess I would say it's been tapped into my spirituality where I'm guided to help other people. So that's what I wanted to do. So we're gonna do a pick a card reading today. The first pile is a green, like green rock. Let's see. I don't know if you're more drawn to the second. It's a quartz purple. Then we have blue here. So if you pick the first one, then we're gonna go with the first card, see what you guys get. Focus. Already I'm thinking if you picked that first card of some things in your life that's going on that you're trying to get done or some things that you need to focus on where you might be trying to start a business or you might be have some things that you may been not focusing on your business or something like that to that effect. I would say some type of matter in your life that is causing where you need to buckle down and really show some attention towards it. I would say that focus is going to cause you some type of big move, I believe. I don't know why I keep feeling business or focusing on some type of transition, maybe moving, but I really feel like something about business for this. So we're going to pull two more cards for the focus one. We got action. And solitude. So these cards come from the Sacred Oracle deck, so I'm going to let you know what the meaning is behind the focus. So focus is a beautiful card. It's like a leopard or something. And it's like a mountain or something behind it. It looks very snowy. Mountains traditionally represent transcendence and spiritual evolution. They also symbolize rising above mundane situations and reaching greater heights. The snow and the peak represents pristine clarity, and mountain peaks are often the destination of spiritual pilgrimages. Many cultures believe that the tops of mountains were the resting points of the gods and celestial beings. The Sacred Landscapes wants you to know if you pick this card, it wants you to focus on what you pull to you. So put your attention on which is worthwhile. What is worthwhile? Concentrate on one desire. Direct your intent on one thing rather than being scattered in many directions. When your thoughts and actions are unfocused, it dilutes and diminishes. Your forward movement is much easier to gain results when you are concentrating on one path. Gather an inner resource, and with that, intensify your passions, go forward and upward, and you'll see results. This is also a card for spiritual transcendence and traveling to higher realms. To stay focused as you elevate your higher consciousness and you are close to heavenly realms. I don't know why I kept getting business, but focus. Right. Pay attention to one area better than being scattered. Like if you got something that you need to do You don't want to be all over the place. And this is 2020 will be the decade where people are going to be transcending higher into spiritual realms, and people who are going to be falling off, they are going to still stay stuck down by worrying about what's going on all around them in chaos. So I would think that focus would be the best thing that you can do in any situation, but especially in the realm that we are in today. So then we got action. This is a card where it looks like storm clouds. Clouds are gathering above like a beach or something. So it says storm clouds are gathering. Have you ever been outdoors just before a storm? You feel energized and alive, and maybe even a little high, as if your body is being fed energy and vitality from the storm. The energy is the atmosphere, is the building. Literally, your body can feel it. Storms are necessary to replenish and refresh the land. They can feel disruptive and dangerous and can cause damage, but without storms, the planet would not be renewed and replenished. When you understand the deeper energy of storms and you can embrace the energy within your body and your life, then you are always poised to take action when it is called for. I would say that has a lot to do with like knowing that if you're going through something right now, even though it may be disruptive, know that the storms of your life, it builds your character. It sets you up to be able to handle what's coming up to your next level in life. So if you pick this card, a shift is coming. The time is now. Don't hesitate. Face your fear. Do it anyway. When a big change is on the horizon, it's time to take action, of course. There are times to deliberate and carefully consider the next step, but not now. Now is the time to take immediate action. Look forward with calm, still gazing, and then forge ahead with clarity, determination, power, and grace. Quicken your spirit by making decisions now, even if you are not 100% certain of your decisions right now. It's better to make any choice than none at all. So I think they're saying that the universe is behind you, and if you got to take choice, let you know that the storms of your life is brewing, but you take action. Because when you take action and move forward, knowing that the universe and at your spirit guides, that your ancestors are behind you. So don't be scared by the disruptions. Know that you have some support behind you. You got solitude. So that's a card with the guy. Looks like he's like on a lake in the maybe under the moonlight. So solitude. Islands are bodies of land surrounded by the water. They can be in a atoll, a river, a basin. However, the ocean surrounds most islands that can be massive with their own unique verdant ecosystems. They can be small and barren. They can be detachment from mainlands. If you pick this card, spend some time alone in your life. This means to take your own counsel rather than relying on others' opinions and things that people dictate to you. This can also mean for you to be your own boss. Use your own self-direction, self-reliance. Be individual. If you are working on a project, trust your instincts. Follow your own lead. Be creative. Is your peak, let it flow. If you're in a relationship that is disempowering, this card suggests that it's time to step away. Take time to reassess your life. In solitude, you will thrive. This card also suggests a safe haven, a sacred room for incubation and self-transformation. So we got focus, action, and solitude. So I would say that you have areas in life that you're going to focus on, make a plan, take action. Know that if you got anything that's going on in your life that you feel that you may need to separate from, you might have to do that. I'm going to pull you a card. My soulmate oracle to see what's going on. Just give you some type of love card for the first pile. That's good. And it says, and where does the power come from? It comes from within. So that got to do with you and your focus and knowing that you have to believe in yourself. You are moving onto a steady and reliable path. All about that focus, I guess. So that was the first pile. Now the second one was the purple quartz. And we got openness. Openness for the purple quartz. And we're going to pull 2 more cards for the openness. I don't know what I'm getting from that. Maybe for you guys, is it something that you want to share with something or something? I don't know. What is going on with this openness? Openness, openness. You might be kind of closed off. You may want to share something with some people or trying to find a way to have some openness. I'm trying to figure it out. Openness. What is the message for the greatest good? Openness. New beginnings. Also, I was thinking, I don't know if this means that you're trying to, or you're not happy in a situation and you want to be open about it and move on to something new. I don't know. Embracing. That's what I was getting. Something to that effect. So we got openness. So let's see. You pull this card. It's a beautiful moon in the sky. Secrets of the moon. The cycles of the moon affect every aspect of our life. The cyclical magnetic pull regulates the tides as it attacks to our planet's waters. The moon tides the moon affects the monthly cycles of women. It is not an accident that women's cycles and the cycle of the moon approximately the same amount of time. It's native culture that when women lived in the nature, it would not uncommon for them to menstruate during the new moon or ovulate around the full moon. It was believed that the menstruation was a time that a woman had to be still, put her everyday labors aside, and renew. The sacred landscapes wants you to know when you receive this card, be open and receiving signs. Be still, do nothing, be open, breathe. Relax completely and thoroughly. Incubate your dreams for the future. If you are trying to make a decision, take the time to watch the signs and listen to the whispers of the universe. Watch your dreams for messages regarding the situation. Become sacred watcher. Observe life. Be open with the universe has in the store for you. Be receptive to the messages that from your soul. This card can also bring be the bringer of sacred wonders into your life. Miracles can show up in the ways that you didn't expect. All right. And new beginnings. All right. For the openness, that kind of goes with that. New beginnings. Excuse me. So it's like a radiated sunrise. It's beautiful. This sun is the most profound symbol of life itself. It's enough to fit 1 million Earths inside of it. The ancient cultures of the largest of the rising sun represented hope, and the understanding of life begins again, fresh and new. Your life is expanding into profound and wondrous ways. New experiences and ideals are emerging. Vitality and wide open opportunities are at hand. Seize the day. This is the perfect time for a new project to give birth to an emerging ideal. Timing is everything. Good fortune awaits you. The rising sun is ultimate symbol of the young principle, expanding power and activity. There is a glow within. You can still be felt by all. All right, so openness, new beginnings, that all clicking together. Embracing, like a fawn or something, like on some, like a fawn sitting on some floodplains. It's a beautiful card too. Floodplains is naturally occurring phenomenon, which is in the land adjacent to river floods and on the banks. Lands that normally be dry may be underwater for a period of time. When this occurs, silt, sand, and nutrients are deposited. For this reason, floodplains are often areas of great fertility. You pull this card, sometimes life overflows with emotion, which can feel uncomfortable. However, the ensuing result of this discomfort can be great value, perhaps arising from an unseen or unknown source. You get this card when emotions are seemingly overflowing. Cherish the overflow of emotions and embrace the times seeming murky. Local expansion. Embrace all your emotions when you do. Great prosperity and fertility will flow into your life. Alternatively, if your emotions have been blocked, this is the time to explore and experience them. So you know that once you embrace what you're going through and understand your emotions and feel, your feelings, a lot of times people don't understand what's behind the message, behind something. But when you really be able to feel it, you understand that you're learning something from everything that you're going through. It'll be a great spiritual and physical explosion once you start to tap into your emotions. And that's kind of good because if you think about it, openness, so you're learning to be open, so you're growing and standing still with you being open to what the universe is putting inside of you. So your new beginnings will be from birth from that ideal. And if you've got some things that you're going through and it's been overwhelming, know that overwhelming situation, that you're going to learn from it. You want a person who comes into your life by accident but stays on purpose. That's beautiful. I have found the one that my soul loves. These are two messages from the Oracle Spirits. And the last card was Adventures. We picked the blue. You ready to go somewhere, huh? Adventures away. message for the highest good for the adventures. Trust. Transformation. So Adventures is a beautiful card. Looks like a waterfall, and you have some flowers, like a beautiful bird there. So Adventures. A lofty waterfall. Symbolisms are usually related to emotions. Moving water is moving and fluid emotions. It represents letting go and release. Water also represents spirituality, and moving water can represent spiritual rejuvenation, regeneration, and renewal. Water falling from a great height, such as a lofty waterfall, intensifies every meaning of water. The power of moving water doesn't allow life to be stagnated. So, if you pick this card, something exciting is around the corner. You are entering into a new frontier filled with expansive energy. Begin to look at your world in new and different ways. Something that you thought was mundane or something whom you may have overlooked will open the door to new opportunities and bigger and bolder way of living. Be willing to see the world around you in a new ways. Don't be lulled into complacency. This card appears when you are ready to remove your blinders and take action so life doesn't become stagnated and lackluster. So you ready to restart your life? Yes, that's right. Get your life moved. The next card is trust. It looks like a palm tree under some moonlight. So of course, you know, my readings will get better as we go on, but for right now, I'm learning how to kind of make the videos. So trust is like desert visions, it says. So it's like a palm tree. See that? The desert seems parched and devoid of life, yet it is to the desert that spiritual sojourners go to gain messages from the Creator. This is a powerful and important card to receive. Even when things seem parched or not fruitful, it's a deeper energy speaks of the power of your inner knowing. Meditate. Trust that nudges the universe. Your celestial advisors are close now. You are now open to receive some of the most important messages of your life through your intuition. Your intuition is spot on, so trust it. Even if there are some areas of your life that seem lackluster, now that as the areas are being fertilized for resplendent future, have faith and know that there is a higher purpose. All right. So it's time to start new things, and things are getting replenished. And here go transformations. Let's all sticking to the same thing. So transformations. It's a beautiful blue and yellow butterfly. It's no accident that the butterfly represents transformation, rebirth, and resurrection. Remarkable with the caterpillar becomes a chrysalis. It does not just instantly become a butterfly. It actually dissolves into a kind of a soap. In other words, it liquefies itself. And out of that energy, something completely different is born and transforms into some cultures. Blue butterflies consider very good luck. This is the time for change, reinvention, or rebirth into a new way of living. If you're being plodded along, this card suggests that you take measures to shift everything. Don't resist change. That's all the same. Adventures, trust, change. The blue color suggests a spiritual renewal and initiation. Transformation does not mean taking something old and remodeling it. It's or rearranging a few things. It means becoming something completely different. and doing something completely different. Changing often uncomfortable, but it's often uncomfortable. It's usually for your highest good. It's a very lucky card. Drawing this card means the wish you may have is about to come true. So stick to the being open to new things. Trust the process. Tap into your intuition and know that you're gonna be transformed to something totally new. Totally new. So that's great. Couple of cards on the left side. You are on your way to meeting your true love. That's a love message for you. The more loving care you give yourself, the more love you have to give others. All right. So that was my first pick a card, just to give the highest good. I was going to the meaning of the first card. And I plan on doing more of these readings. Thank you. Leave me some feedback below. Have a good night.